never do it.
All right, you ready?
Go ahead.
All right, so let's say you're going to run a search for your client and you're going to send them automatic emails. So can you give me some information about what the client might want to see, properties?
Like areas.
Yeah, give me an area or a neighborhood or whatever.
I've got in Highland Creek.
Yeah, perfect. There'll be a lot of options there.
And that's the other thing, finding the areas I need.
All right, well, let's just say we've established that this client, maybe your client is renting in Highland Creek and they decide that they like the area and they want to buy there. And so if we run all options of what's in Highland Creek, if you look at the results, okay, there's prices from 280 up to 649. So we might actually say, okay, these folks are going to be under 300. And so now there's only one item there, but you go to results and we're going to go to save. And then we're going to do a new auto email.
New auto email, okay.
All right, and now we add the contact on that we're going to use. And
okay, how are the recipients in there already?
Well, I have a long list, but you can create a new contact here and can add them in. So AA is really neat. It's sort of something I use as tests.
Okay.
But yeah, you can add your contact there. Now the subject line, I typically use the subject line. I might be setting up my clients on multiple different searches. So I want my subject line to kind of describe what this particular email is about. Okay. So I would say Highland Creek, 300K left and down. Okay. And now here, this has this automatic templated email. I've set up a personal website for you to check out the properties I think you'll like. And there you go. You know, all that looks good. And now
generic verbiage. If you were to change that, will all of the emails come up as that edited message? Or would I have to like edit it every time?
So it's a great question. So that's your welcome email. It's going to go out like that, the very first one. And then your recurring email says this. I've set, do you see how I hit the tab to move between them? So I've set up a search based on what you told me you're looking for. You'll be notified that. You could change this to just say, here are the latest homes for sale in Highland Creek that are priced $300,000. Right now, that's telling you what it's looking for in case you forgot your search. This allows you to decide whether or not, based on this search, someone can get in touch with you through reverse prospecting. So if someone has a Highland Creek listing come up for 280 and they're doing reverse prospecting, then they might reach out to you, which there's nothing wrong with that. You'll get alerted to it as well. You can put the search on your home tab if you want. Enable concierge mode.
So whenever it says to show this contact for reverse prospecting, that's something that's going to the person?
No, the reverse prospecting enables other agents who have listings to go into reverse prospecting and see who all the agents are that have searches out there that are set up to match for the home they're listing.
Okay.
And so they could then get in touch with you and say, hey, Brittany, you have a client who has a search set up that matches a home I'm selling. I wanted to bring your attention to it. You know, we're offering a free home warranty or whatever sort of thing they want to promote in the email. Come see it. The neighborhood is great. This lot is better than anything else in Highland Creek, whatever they want to say. All right, so that's reverse prospecting. The other thing here is concierge mode. So you see right here, the schedule, this means all of the new ones that come up are gonna automatically be sent. Now, this is a daily email, so they could get one day, one every morning, they'll get a message with everything new since the last email was sent. You
In the
could,
event that there was no new updates, will it just skip the day?
yeah, they won't get an email. The other option is you can go ASAP, right? So if 5 houses go on the market on Monday at 9, 10, 11, 12, and 1 o'clock, they'll get 5 emails.
Okay.
It's usually not a problem if you have a pretty narrow search,
Mhm.
but you might not want to do ASAP,
With the
depending
broad.
depending on the type of search you got going on. So let's say we were going to go daily. Here's one other thing I'll point out to you. There's a concierge mode. If you see when I check this, this will go away. And now you have these other options. What happens is concierge mode will send you a notification about the houses. And then you have to say, yes, I'm going to look through this before we send it to the client, right? Because maybe they've said, absolutely positively, it has to have a fenced in backyard. Well, that's a feature that's not always listed in the MLS, right? Agents may not mention that. So the client's like, darn it, why do you keep sending me these homes? I keep looking at them. There's no fenced in backyard. If you want to do concierge mode, you can check it yourself. So anyway, there's the daily email, and then you just save it. And it will send it to your people automatically as new homes come in Highland Creek for less than 300,000.
That was very helpful. I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I was thinking it would just help if I was able to, whenever I